retrospective art show in my life. And the first ever one-man show in Canada. So this event is sort of very historic in terms of my artistic journey. That's why this is, for me, is the most significant art show in my life. And I can't believe that I was able to assemble all this, although there are others that are not here, but at least it represented what I have produced in more than 6 decades of my artistic activity.
And I felt as I came in, I said, this is a gathering of friends, long-time friends that are coming together to give tribute to this wonderful man. It's my great honor to welcome you to this special retrospective exhibit celebrating the life and works of an extraordinary artist and visionary, Romi MananQuil. Today we not only honor his incredible contributions to the world of art, but also his lasting legacy as the founder of the Philippine Artists Group of Canada. Romi MananQuil was a man of profound vision. In 1988, when he founded the PAG of Canada here in Ontario, he sought to create a space where Filipino artists could come together, support one another, and share their works with the broader Canadian community. He was driven by the belief that art has the power to bridge cultures, tell stories, and preserve the rich traditions of our Filipino heritage, while embracing the diverse cultural fabric of Canada. For 14 years, Romi served as president of PAG, nurturing it into a vital community of artists. Under his leadership, the group became a platform for many Philippine artists to showcase their talent, breaking barriers, and achieving recognition in the Canadian art scene. Romi himself remains as one of the most collected Filipino artists in Canada today. As a sought-after portraitist, he is now a member of the prestigious Portrait Society of America. He represents the Philippines and Canada in the highly competitive American art scene through the new Bridges Gallery in Illinois. His work with the PAG has left an indelible mark on the art community, and his continuing success is a testament to his vision. As we walk through this exhibit, let us remember that each piece is not only a reflection of Romi's universal and immense talent, but also a reminder of his tireless effort to uplift others, build a community, and create lasting directions and connections through art. Let us celebrate his life, his works, and the incredible legacy he is leaving behind. For those of you who may be asking, Romi is a fine arts graduate from the University of the Philippines, class of 1963. Is that correct, Romi? Class of 1963. While still a student, he started illustrating for UYY, the country's top weekly magazine in Filipino. He later went into advertising, but distinguished himself as an illustrator. His artworks were used as magazine covers, a book on General Carlos P. Romulo by national artist Nick Joaquin, and the 10-volume Filipino Heritage edited by Alfredo Roses. In 1983, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas hired him with two other artists to design the 1985 series of banknotes and coins, particularly the 2 peso decagonal coin, the now demonetized 5 peso bill, and the 1,000 peso denomination still in circulation. The 5 peso Independence Proclamation vignette was later used for the 100,000 peso centennial note, a Guinness Book of World Records holder. In 1967, MananQuil was absorbed in the faculty of the University of the East School of Music and Arts. He later returned to advertising. This signaled his entry into serious painting, and he participated in about 100 art shows in the Philippines, Australia, and North America. In 1977, the UP College of Fine Arts took him in as faculty, where he rose from instructor to assistant professor, then department chair, and finally, artist in residence. His first mural was commissioned by the CIRCA in College Laguna in 1978. Romi's flourishing career took a little snag when he moved to Canada. The Philippines' loss was our gain in Canada. He came with his family in 1986, and 2 years later, he founded the Philippine Artists Group of Canada, was elected as its first president, and headed it for 14 years. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am truly honored to present to you our distinguished artist, our beloved maestro, and our dear friend, Romeo Castillo MananQuil.
And I'm very honored by your presence today. I hope everybody can hear me, and I hope so that everybody can see me.
You can stand up now.
Well, first of all, I would like to denounce the rumor floating around that I'm now 100 years old. Not yet. Well, anyway, I'm really honored by your presence. To think that I'm able to mount this first retrospective show in my life, and the first one-man show in Canada. What you tried to say. I don't know what to say, because your presence and the gathering of all these artworks virtually makes me speechless. Maybe what I can do now is call on people to say things that I really want to, and say it for me. First of all, I would like to call on the acting president of the Philippine Artists Group now, Michelle Charmaine Ramos. to represent the group that I founded many years ago.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michelle Shermaine Ramos. And when Tito Romi spoke with me yesterday and asked me to say a few words about him, I asked Tito Romi, what would you like me to say? And he said, just say anything you know about me. And I said, including the chismes behind the artworks? He gave me permission, so it's okay, and he's right here. So, where do I even begin? I would like to start off with a quote by St. Francis of Assisi, which says, "He who works with his hands is a laborer. He who works with his hands and his head is a craftsman. But he who works with his hands, his head, and his heart is an artist." And as we look at the paintings in this gallery today, I think it's safe to say that you can read an artist's heart in their art. And as I think about everything going on right now, seeing all your wonderful faces here today, it strikes me when I consider the possibility that this might never have happened had Tito Romi not made a pivotal choice decades ago. So years back, Tito Romi shared a story about how when he was much younger and when he decided to take up fine arts, his father, who was well-meaning like many loving Filipino parents, wanted Tito Romi to take a totally different path. And Tito Romi said, "I want to study fine." I'm paraphrasing. He's here. He can correct me. He said, "I want to take fine arts, and if you won't let me take fine arts, then I won't go to school at all." And I would say that was one of the things that struck me about Tito Romi when I think about his success story, because it takes a lot of courage to go against what people expect us to be. But saying no to what everyone expects us to be is saying yes to what God made you to be. And as we can see here, with decades worth of work and a lifetime of achievements, I wouldn't even say that Tito Romi's greatest achievements are in his artwork. That is a reflection of his love for his family, his country, his faith, as we can see on this wall here. But I want to thank Tito Romi for showing us that when you take the leap of faith to follow your dreams, because your dreams are worth fighting for, what a life you'll build. And another part of Tito Romi's story that really inspires me is, and I'll share this right now, my mom is here right now. When we often talk about you, my mom says, "You know, Tito Romi and Tita Nessie are such a model couple. You guys are just out there, perfect role models." And for those of you who know Tita Nessie, she was Tito Romi's muse. And you can see parts of her in all his artwork. And that is another important lesson that artists can draw from today, especially young artists. The person you choose to spend the rest of your life with has a huge influence and can be the driving force in pursuing your dreams, as we can see here, Tito Romi's work. And another lesson that we can also learn from Tito Romi is, it's also important to surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who share the same values, who share the same faith, who share the same aspirations. And that is what led him to create the Philippine Artists Group of Canada, which I'm so grateful to be proud of, to be a part of. Because not only did he create a wonderful life for his family here in Canada, which started with that leap of faith when you decided to pursue arts against all odds. None of your grandkids would be here right now if it wasn't for that choice. These paintings wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that choice. We, the Philippine Artists Group of Canada, would not be here if not for pioneers like you. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts on behalf of PAG and on behalf of other young artists out there for being an inspiration and an amazing mentor and sample to emulate. So, as we enjoy today's works, I want you to reflect on this wonderful artist's life, our maestro's life. When you look at his paintings, you will see his love for his family, his country, and his love for God. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Tito Romi, for everything. God bless you.
To introduce one of our special guests who is here today, Rosemary needs no introduction. Let's give a hand for Rosemary and Brenda.
Good afternoon, everyone. I was talking to Romi this morning and confirmed that if I can say a few words. So here it is, few words, okay? Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is with great honor and pleasure that we gather here to celebrate the work of a truly exceptional artist, Romeo Castillo MananQuil, or Romi MananQuil as he's fondly called, the maestro. Today's exhibit is a witness to Romi's extraordinary talent and vision. And it is a privilege to honor his remarkable contributions to the world of art. Romi has a unique ability to capture the essence of his subjects with an unparalleled sense of depth and emotion. Each piece in this exhibit reflects not just technical mastery, but a profound connection to the human experience. Through his work, Romi has invited us to see the world through his eyes, to experience moments of beauty, introspection, and wonder. Beyond his exceptional artistry, Romi MananQuil stands as a beacon of inspiration for fellow Filipino painters. His dedication, creativity, and innovative spirit have set a high standard and open new pathways for others to follow. As an icon in the world of arts, Romi has not only enriched our cultural landscape, but has also paved the way for future generations of artists to dream big and achieve greatness. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to Romi, whose vision and skill have brought the portrait of my late husband, Senator Tobias C. and Verga Jr. to life, as you can see here, that has been displayed. And there is a big story behind that, when he started painting the portrait and he finished it overnight. And probably he could say something about it later on. This collection is a celebration of creativity and expression, and it stands as a testament to the power of art to inspire and transform. Thank you, Romi MananQuil, sharing your extraordinary gift to us. We are honored to celebrate your work and to be part of this special occasion. Mabuhay si Romi MananQuil. Mabuhay yung Philippine Artists Group. Mabuhay tayo lahat. And now, as mentioned, we have a special guest of honor. And I'm proud to say that she is an artist as well, in her own rights. The newly crowned Miss Philippines Canada 2024, Alicia Jovellanos, who will say a few words.
Thank you, Tito Romi. It is an honor to be here and to witness this decades of work, of vision. I can't imagine the number of trails that you have blazed for so many people to come after you. As a young artist myself, I am incredibly inspired, and the entire community of artists, thank you for your contributions. Thank you so much for the opportunity and for inviting me here today. I am so excited to peruse all of the amazing works and this incredible legacy that you leave behind. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a real honor and pleasure for me to be here today on behalf of Consul General Angelica Escalona to witness the formal opening of Maestro Romi MananQuil's one-man exhibit. This is one of my many firsts since I assumed my role at the consulate in July, and I would say quite fitting as we celebrate this year the 75th anniversary of Philippines-Canada relations. That relationship is anchored on our strong people-to-people ties, bonds built by the likes of Maestro Romi, who turned his passion into action, established the Philippine Artists Group of Canada, and for the last 36 years of PAG's existence, have worked on bringing Filipino artists together to showcase Philippine visual arts here in the land of the maple leaf. As the old saying goes, art is the window to the soul. Through our art, others can have a better appreciation of the Filipino psyche. And in a multicultural society like Canada, promoting understanding of our unique identity, our sentiments, and our hopes and dreams as a people is essential. Maestro Romi, the PAG, and all our talented Filipino artists here have contributed to these efforts. But Maestro Romi, you are both a trailblazer and inspiration, and I'm happy to have met you as I embark on this new adventure here for me in Toronto. I hope to work more closely with you in my years here in Canada. May I invite everyone to join me in wishing Maestro Romi a successful exhibit and more years of promoting Philippine visual arts. Mabuhay po.